number 10, Justin Cook. On the fence, number 6, Brett Houston. Left wing, number 77, Cindy Hicks. Center, number 25, Sean Sullivan. Right wing, number 28, Dr. Gerber. In goal, number 29, Mitchell Lobby. American coach by 21. As forward, on the fence, number 25, Cameron McAtee. On the fence, number 81, Jordan Deskier. Left wing, number 98, Chris Simmons. Center, number 9, Burton Schugas. Right wing, number 17, Zach Wilson. And then goal number 96, Milton Duchenko. Arkansas coached by Jefferson. He is assisted by Andrew Hall, David Valentini, and Jeremiah.
And we'll pause for the national anthem. Jones Center in Springdale, Arkansas, as the Arkansas Razorbacks get set to take on the Missouri State Ice Bears. Please forgive us having a little bit of audio issues. Arkansas has not seen the ice in 349 days, which also means we have not called a game in 349 days, but we are excited to be back. Starting in goal tonight for Arkansas is going to be Josef Dušenka, the senior out of Slovakia. Posted a 15-2 record last year with 2 shutouts, with a 188 goals against average and a 926 save percentage. On the other side, senior Jake Lauder, 6'4", 255 pounds, out of St. Louis, Missouri. Only saw action in 2 games last year, though he did win both those games. He allowed 3 goals on 61 shots for a 1.50 goals against and a 951 save percentage. My name is Corey Porter. Alongside me is Quinn Shields on camera. And we're just about ready for puck drop. It's going to be Griffin Sugasawara to take the draw against Sean Sullivan. And we are finally underway as this puck goes all the way into the Missouri State end as Zach Wilson takes a man to the ice, and he's not getting up. Wilson fighting for the puck in the corner. They're going to blow it dead. That was Brett Houston hitting the ice hard as him and Wilson were both crashing into the corner trying to get that puck. And Houston looks to be okay. And we're going to get a face-off inside the Missouri State zone. They're going to put Wilson in to take the draw now against Sullivan, the right-handed stick. Perhaps trying to get it back to McAtee at the point. Jordan Deskier opposite him as his defensive partner. And the draw is one to the sideboards. And that one's going to be flipped up and out of play. As Jake Matthews got a stick on it. And 15 seconds have gone. We've had 2 whistles and not a whole lot of action yet, but we're certainly glad to be back in the arena watching some Razorbacks hockey. Face off to the left side of Jake Lauder. And this one is won into the corner. That's Matthews. He sends it far side as Arkansas looks to have it. Salmon couldn't control it. McAtee takes that center ice. He's going to dump it in. Far side now to the stick of Salmon. He lets it go. Jordan Desquier fakes a shot. Cross ice now. McAtee can't control it. He's being pressured by Gearhart. Arkansas does get it in deep. Salmon backhand pass broken up nicely there by the Ice Bears. Salmon once again behind his own net. He's going to send it back to the point. Bouncing puck. Slowed up. Shot on goal. Good save by Lauder. Rebounds there as Wilson couldn't hit the net on the second chance. Griffin Sugasawara spins off a man. Jordan Desquier keeps it in once again. Missouri State having a hard time clearing the zone as they finally do. They get one ahead to Sullivan. Sullivan makes a move in the slot, and a great play by Cameron McAtee breaks it up. And McAtee is going to control it in his own zone. 1:10 gone here in the first period. And McAtee, he sends it deep as Arkansas goes to get a change. It's going to be controlled by Drummond. Tries to get it out. McAtee still out on the ice. Steps into the slot. Tries to get around him, and he gets a shot on goal, but a kick save by Lauder, and that puck's cleared all the way down the ice. And it's going to be chased now by LaPlante. Sends it near side Ellis. Ellis, outlet pass, finds Gottlieb, and that's broken up nicely by Ryan Moon for the Ice Bears. Tied up center ice. Missouri State almost came away with it, but Trevor McLean steps into the zone. He takes a shot off of the skate and cleared to the side. Picked up by Missouri State. Long cross-ice pass handled by Holmstrom. Into the zone now. Moon taken away by Gottlieb. Gottlieb, great pass to Ellis. One-on-one coming the other way. Ellis takes a shot. Didn't get enough on it, but a save by Lauder as he goes crashing into the boards, and Arkansas is going to pick up the puck behind the net. Controlled now by Ellis. Ellis steps out in front, top of the circle now. Takes a quick shot. Didn't get through. Blocked in front by Nicholas Gray. And Missouri State breaks out of the zone. And a big hit by Gottlieb as Moon tries to carry it in, but it's broken up by LaPlante. Nice defensive play. Picked up now by McLean. Outlet pass into the Missouri State zone. Arkansas is going to change their defenseman as Zach Riley sees some ice time. He's going to pressure the puck. Grant Deacon, the captain for the Arkansas Razorbacks, almost took that away, but Missouri State is going to clear it all the way down the ice, and we'll get a whistle for icing. 17-12 left here in the first period. Scoreless first period. And we'll get a face-off to the left side of Jake Lauder. And to take it's going to be Grant Deacon. And they'll throw Deacon out, and Riley comes in. And Riley wins it back, but Arkansas can't control it as Fletcher almost lost an edge, and the puck clears the line. And the captain sends it back in for Arkansas. Riley slows it up with his skate. Jake Scherer picks it up in the corner, loses the puck, though. Can't get it out. Fletcher keeps it in. He's going to dump it in deep to Riley back behind the net. Riley has a man in front, but he holds it. Back to Fletcher at the point once again. Wrist shot in front. Tried to get Scherer to steer it towards the net, but couldn't find his stick. Shot in front, blocked off the leg of Hall. Missouri State looking to break out once again. And a big hit as Arkansas clears the zone once again. Missouri State will get a change with 16:26 to play. Fletcher, long outlet pass, tipped in the zone by Scherer as they'll call off the icing. It's going to be picked up by Hansen. Played ahead now. Taken into the zone by Gamble. Gamble being forced out wide by Scherer. Centering pass broken up. Puck picked up behind the net now. Controlled by Desquier. And he'll send it off the boards far side looking for Brendan Beaumay. Missouri State sends it back the other way once again. Picked up now. Shot goes wide of the net. That was Hansen. Missouri State, another shot steered aside by Dusenka. 15:45 to play. And this one goes up and out of play, and we'll get a whistle once again. As we mentioned, the captains of this team are Grant Deacon, as well as the alternate captains, Zach Riley, Zach Wilson, and Jake Scherer. Riley and Scherer being paired together tonight. And we'll get a face-off in the Arkansas zone. It's going to be one back. Quick shot. Couldn't get through Nick Valentini, and he picks it up off his stick. He's going to play it ahead to Cruz. Cruz drop past Valentini. Shot in front. Saved by Lauder as Beaumay went flying into the goaltender. And Missouri State has trouble once again clearing the blue line. Steered it into the corner, and they'll play it back near side once again. Gearhart trying to get it out. He does, but McAtee's going to flip it deep into the corner. Arkansas clears the offsides, and they're going to chase it down. Zach Wilson once again. He gets it on his stick, makes a move around a man, a quick shot in front, and it hit Cruz. Couldn't get through to the goaltender. Now to McAtee once again. He's going to step out front, sends it cross ice to his defensive partner, Deskier. Shot saved by Lauder. Wilson was there for the rebound, but Lauder cleared it away. And Missouri State once again having trouble on the stick of Salmon. He hit his own man, and that one's going to go up and out of play, and they're going to drop this puck inside the Missouri State zone once again, this time to the right of Lauder. 14:51 to play here in the first period. A scoreless game thus far. The first of 4 meetings between these two teams this year. They met 4 times last year as well, with Arkansas coming away with a win in each of those games. Face off won, but not controlled by Arkansas. Tried to poke it out of the zone, but kept in once again. Picked up by Sugasawara, couldn't control it. And Hall's going to take it behind his own net. Backhand pass, or backhand flip off the glass. Carried ahead now. Into the zone, Salmon forces man off the puck nicely. That was Schlereth. This one thrown near side. Wilson chasing it down. Gets it out of the zone. Salmon just ahead of his stick. But he is going to pick up the puck once again. Waits for his teammates around him, tries to get a shot away, goes wide of the net. Back to the point now. LaPlante, left-handed stick through traffic, couldn't get through to the net. Puck was sitting there momentarily as it's centered once again, and it's going to be taken out of the zone by Missouri State. This is Moon with it. He's being forced to the outside. Cruz pokes it away, picked up by Arkansas. This is Zach Wilson. Wilson steps in on the backhand, makes a move, but a nice play defensively by the Ice Bears to clear it into the corner. Arkansas dominating the puck possession time early. As they dump it into the corner once again, Schlereth picks it up. Trying to get something, steps out in front. Salmon almost took it away. This one's going to be carried out of the zone. That's the captain, Justin Koch. He's just going to dump it in as Missouri State needs to get a line change. Arkansas will do the same. Outlet pass. Tried to find his man there. But Missouri State comes back the other way. Centering pass broken up nicely in front by LaPlante. Back to the point. This is Gronberg with it. He takes a hit as he dumps it in deep. Picked up by Arkansas. Outlet pass finds Ellis. Ellis, cross-ice pass to the stick of McLean. McLean has Gronberg on him, but they're going to call Dakota Gottlieb offside. Something was brewing there for the Ice Hogs, but just ahead of the play. 13-13 to play here in the first period. And we're going to get Grant Deacon in a face-off against Michael Mattingly. And they're going to throw both of them out, it appears. So we're going to get Scherer against Ott instead. Controlled by Missouri State. Gronberg dumps it in deep. Finds the stick of Butler. Now the alternate captain, Zach Riley, tries to clear it. Having trouble. Finally finds the stick of Scherer into the neutral zone. Missouri State blue line now. Left-handed stick takes the shot. Kick saved by Lauder. Rebound cleared away nicely. Now picked up by Drummond. He's got a little bit of room to work. Outlet pass found Daniger, but he couldn't control it as that puck comes bounding into center ice, and Arkansas is going to send it into the zone once again. Cross ice to Gronberg. Near side now. Missouri State having trouble controlling the puck, getting out of their own zone. They're just going to have to dump it in deep, and this one is going to be called for an ice, as Matthew Butler is going to be the first one there. Missouri State wanting to get the change, and they will be unable to. Arkansas gets their fresh legs out. They're going to send out top line, Zach Wilson, Griffin Sugasawara, along with McAtee, Jordan Deskier, and Chris Salmon. 12:26 to play. Face off, one back to the point. McAtee is just going to dump it into the corner. Chase down. Gronberg's going to win the race there, but he takes a big hit from Salmon. Salmon gets the puck on his stick. Shot save, covered up by Lauder. Nice play there by Zach Wilson to break it up on the far side boards. Got it right to the stick of Chris Salmon. Able to get a shot away. But the Ice Bears senior goaltender, makes the save. Really young Missouri State team. Not a lot of players returning. Arkansas, on the other hand, returning 19 players from last year. Missouri State is losing about 104 points of their 200 points from last season, so they'll look for production elsewhere. This one dumped in by the Ice Bears. Chase down in the corner. Salmon takes a hit. Out to the stick of Bomay. Can't handle it. And that one's flipped up and out of play as Jacob Matthews was looking to get a puck on net. Dusenka just watched it sail wide and high. 11:59 to play. Still scoreless here in the first period of Arkansas Razorback hockey for this 2021 season. This is the first game as well for the Missouri State Ice Bears. These two teams will rematch tomorrow as well for a daytime game at 3 o'clock. Bomay sends it off the boards, tried to get it to himself. Nice job keeping it in by Matthews. Battle for it in the far side corner. Centering pass off the stick. Cross-ice pass, a shot and a block in front. Nicely there, cleared aside. Into the corner as Scherer takes it. Near side Bomay. Kept in once again, another shot steers wide. Picked up by Deskier. He's gonna send it off the boards and out of the zone momentarily. And Missouri State controls it. That did hit a skate of a Razorback player, but they're not gonna call the too many men. I think they got away with one there. Picked up in the corner by Matthews. He takes a hit from Sugasawara as number 9 bounces off of him. Carried into the zone. They're going to dump it in deep. It's going to go far side. It's going to be picked up by Sullivan. Tries to tip it ahead to himself, but a couple Razorbacks players, and it's going to be Cameron McAtee taking it, sends it up ahead, tries to find Chris Salmon. He's being forced wide. His centering pass, no one home, broken up by Lauder, and he steers it into the corner. Salmon fighting for it. Along with McAtee, back to the point, LaPlante. He's got Sugasawara opposite him. A shot gets through, bouncing into the net, and Arkansas on the board for the first time this year with a shot from the point. Just once again, winning those battles in the corner. Just tip puck in front. Not sure if they're going to give that to Zach Wilson or if it just flipped over the top off the rebound. But either way, Arkansas leads this game 1-0. 10:36 remaining here in the first period. Arkansas draws first blood. And they're going to send out Gottlieb to take the draw against Schlereth. Gottlieb will win it back. LaPlante has it. He'll send it off the boards. That one gloved down by Ott and out of play. That was Koch, excuse me. We'll see where they drop this puck. And it'll be just outside the Arkansas zone. Arkansas with a lot of pressure here early. Missouri State hasn't been able to get set up in the offensive zone as of yet. Pass the near side, outlet pass. Nice touch pass to Gottlieb. He's going to carry it into the zone, forces a man off him. Cross-ice pass, shot, score! What a move by Dakota Gottlieb as he finds Kevin LaPlante in front, the defenseman pinching in as Arkansas turned the puck over at the blue line and able to get a 2-on-1 the other way. Excellent job by Gottlieb. Had 12 helpers last year, and he's going to get one there, and LaPlante scores his first goal of the season. Arkansas takes a 2-0 lead. 10:13 to play here in the first period. And the 100 people that they allowed into the Jones Center here tonight, appreciating this Arkansas Razorbacks team. Face off one, Fletcher sends it to Butler. Butler outlet pass, finds Deacon. Deacon drop pass Riley, couldn't get enough on the shot as he fans on it and coming back the other way. Couldn't be controlled by Daniger. He's just going to dump it in. And the goal scorer, LaPlante, is going to control it in the corner. Excuse me, that's Deacon. Deacon with a block shot, and Scherer is going to race to the puck. Riley's going to get there. Scherer with him. Riley takes a shot, misses the net wide. It's going to come near side as Butler puts a hit on a man, and it's picked up by the captain, Grant Deacon. Deacon sends it far side. Taken by Drummond. He's just going to dump it in deep as Missouri State looks to get a change. 9:30 to play. Arkansas leads this one 2-0. Carried out of the zone by Butler. Outlet pass. Scherer wasn't looking for it. Bounces off of his skate. And Drummond sends one off the board, and it's going to be sent deep into the zone. Only one man chasing, though. Butler being pressured by Gamble. Finds Scherer, the near side boards. He's going to send it across to Fletcher. Fletcher into the neutral zone. Bomey fighting for it there. And Missouri State gets it in once again, but Valentini controls it for the Razorbacks. Cameron McAtee sets up behind the goal. He's going to try it on the near side. Finds a stick of Bomey. Bomey ahead to Valentini. They do get it into the zone, and it's going to be a delayed offside. Arkansas clears it. Bomey puts a little pressure on. As the Ice Bears clear the zone, it's going to be carried into the zone by Matthews, and he takes a shot. Joseph Dusenka easily gloves that one down, and we'll get a face-off to his right side in the Arkansas zone. 8:36 to play here in this first period. And we're going to get Sean Sullivan against Zach Wilson. Sullivan, the top returning player in terms of points for the Missouri State Ice Bears, with only 12 last year. Like I mentioned, a lot of production they'll be looking to replace this year. Arkansas clears his own, but Missouri State's going to gather it in their own corner just in time for an icing to be called. And we'll get another face-off in the Arkansas zone. Missouri State lost their top 5 points getters last year. 104 out of their 204 points. Ted Cardinale leading that group. I believe he's playing on the D1 team now for Missouri State. As Arkansas wins this draw. Cameron McAtee behind his own net. Outlet pass, broken up nicely. Still dumped into the zone by Zach Wilson on net. Steered aside by Lauder. He finds a stick of Koch. Koch's going to try it near side to Gronberg. Played ahead off the boards. McAtee controls it once again. Spins around, shakes a man. Off the boards, finds a man near side, Zach Wilson. Wilson, outlet pass, finds Sugasawara, but once again, Arkansas is offside when they had the man advantage. And the whistle blows. 7:54 to play. Both teams will make a change. And we're going to have Gottlieb take the draw for Arkansas. That's going to be won by Schlereth. He'll dump it into the zone, chasing it down. Puts a body on LaPlante as he leaves it for a man. Sent up the boards. That's Ellis. Ellis, cross-ice pass off the skate of Gottlieb. Gottlieb gets it back somehow. Still poking at it, trying to come away with it. Poked out by Ellis. Tied up in everybody's skates. Back to the stick of LaPlante. He gets a shot away, but blocked in front by Schlereth. Picked up now by Gottlieb. Gottlieb behind the net. Fends off a man. He sends it back to the point, but it's taken away. Carried into the neutral zone and into the Arkansas zone by Ryan Moon before he's knocked off of his feet. Now it's Holmstrom. He'll send it near side, but nobody home. Picked up by Ellis. And he'll send it far side. Outlet pass. Finds his man, carried into the zone. Pass in front to the stick of Ellis. Backhand shot goes wide of the net. With 6:51 to play, Trevin McLean tries to send it deep. On the stick now of Ellis. He loses it as he tried to make a move at the blue line. And Missouri State clears his own. Chasing it in now is Holmstrom. Holmstrom by himself. A nice kick save by Dusenka. Clears it to the near side boards. Outlet pass. Loose at center ice. Coming away with it is Missouri State. They'll send it back into their own zone. Gronberg with it. He's going to try to send it near side to Drummond. Has to wait on it. And a battle for it on the near side now. Patterson in there along with Wilson. Scherer watching closely. Finally coming away with it, Missouri State. Back to Gronberg. Nice outlet pass. Finds Daniger. He couldn't control it. And he's going to be in the zone ahead of the play. No call, though. 6:03 to play. Controlled now by Butler. Send it far side, Fletcher. Fletcher off the boards to Scherer. Outlet pass finds Patterson. He's got a 1-on-2. He steers it wide. He tries to take a wrist shot, but broken up nicely by the skate of Drummond. And this puck bounces out. Putting on the brakes was Deacon. He's going to dump it into the zone. Chased down by Missouri State. They'll send it all the way down the ice. And we'll get a whistle for an icing call. 5:34 to play here in the first period. Arkansas with an early 2-0 lead as they put two past senior goaltender Jake Lauder. Like I said, only saw action in 2 games last year. They lost their top 2 goaltenders, Graham Nave and Matt Griffin, who played 27 out of the 29 games. They'll be looking to Lauder to step up as we get a shot from the point. Couldn't get it through the traffic. Glove down once again by McAtee. Another shot, couldn't get it through again. Blocked in front by Gronberg. Coming in, shot by Deskier, misses the net. And that one goes up and out of play. Arkansas with a couple chances there. Even caught a Missouri State Ice Bear out in center ice, but unable to capitalize. A lot of traffic in front. A lot of skates, a lot of legs. And that makes for a puck not hitting the net. Junior Nick Valentini taking the draw. He's going to win it back to McAtee. He's going to stick handle. Send it back into the corner. Valentini was waiting in front for the pass, but they couldn't get it away to him. Battle for it now. Valentini. He's got 2 bodies on him. Finally picked out. Pass to McAtee. High slot. Takes a shot once again. Blocked in front. Missouri State doing a good job getting in those shooting lanes, and they're trying to turn it into a rush coming back the other way. On the stick now of Gamble. Was trying to get it out front, but tied up nicely in the corner. Jordan Deskier getting physical into the corner. 2 men pushing Gamble down to the ground as the puck comes to the near side. Bome chips it ahead. Finds a stick now. Carried ahead by Cruz. Cruz, a shot. It's under the pad, and he tried to poke it in. Looks like he did poke it in, but that whistle blew, and we're going to get a little bit of action in the corner. Nothing new for these 2 teams, as in 4 combined games last year, they had 272 penalty minutes, including 12 misconducts, 12 roughing calls, and 6 fighting ejections. And this time it's the freshman, Kyle Cruz, getting in the action. 5'10", 160 out of St. Louis. Perhaps knows a couple guys on the other team, and they're going to send him to the box. And it looks like Josh Hansen is in there for Missouri State. If you haven't seen, Arkansas has left the SEC HC and has joined the MACA this year and is now an interconference rival with Missouri State. It just seemed natural that way anyways. Arkansas always plays these games tough. And now we'll get to do it several times a year interconference. Both teams in the MACA South, which includes Arkansas, Missouri State, and Missouri, and then a couple Texas teams in North Texas and Dallas Baptist as well. 4:33 to play here in this first period. 2-0 Arkansas, and 2 minutes on the board apiece. We'll have 4-on-4 action for you as this faceoff will be outside the Arkansas zone. Won by the Hogs. Pass off the boards, looking for Sugasawara, but it's going to be chipped up and out of play by Brock Earhart. Clock running, apparently, and they finally do stop it. And both teams are going to leave the same lines out there. It's going to be Sugasawara to take the draw against Sean Sullivan. Sugasawara wins it. Wilson finds LaPlante near side. Arkansas taking their time, trying to get a rush out of their zone. Off the stick of Sugasawara, he couldn't control it. Taken out by the Hogs, broken up nicely by Sullivan, but Arkansas does get it into the zone as Wilson makes a move around the man. Being pressed into the boards by Gearhart. Back to the point, can't keep it in. Arkansas will have to corral it once again. Chips it to LaPlante, now back into the zone with 3:50 to play. A minute 15 of 4-on-4 action. Finds Sugasawara, gets it to his stick nicely, dumps it in. Zach Wilson gloves it down, gets a shot away. Lauder with the save. LaPlante sends it to McAtee, who just came out on the ice. He's going to control it. Zach Wilson being pressured, has it taken away from him, but nice job steering the man off the puck and allowing McAtee to pick it up. The Hogs make a change. As McAtee's going to carry it in, makes a move around a man, steps out in front, shot, kick save by Lauder, and the goaltender's taken out. It's going to be Gottlieb. Center pass finds McAtee, back to LaPointe at the point, and one-timer sails wide of the net. Arkansas controls it once again. Picked up by Gottlieb, tries a centering pass, gets it back on a stick though, goes to the far side corner, leaves it there for McAtee. He'll make a switch with LaPointe, finds him. Backhand shot in front. Rebound was there. Salmon couldn't pull the trigger, though. So Arkansas has 3 men in the zone. As LaPointe makes a change. Deskier coming out onto the ice. And we got a one-on-one coming back the other way. As Moon beats his man, but Deskier is going to force him out wide. Forces Moon to put on the brakes. He tries to get a shot away. Puts him on his rear end, and McAtee finds his man ahead. This is Deskier. Takes a shot off of the post. Far side boards battle now. Neither team coming away with it, tied up in the skates. As Salmon sends it back behind the net, Scherer looking for it. Far side boards now, Moon trying to come away with it. Arkansas pestering him. It's going to come to the near side. Looks like Stewart trying to get out of the zone as he does. Missouri State will make a change with 2 minutes to play here in the first period. 2-0 lead for the hometown Arkansas Razorbacks. This is McAtee. Sends it ahead to Riley. Riley has his pocket picked by Daniger. Missouri State takes it back. Send it near side Matthews. Playing catch with it behind their own net. Picked up by Daniger. He's going to send it far side again. Looks like Missouri State's content to try to kill off this final minute and a half as their outlet pass is broken up. Into the skates of Riley. And chipped into the zone by Scherer. Jacob Matthews picks it up. The junior out of Columbia, Illinois, will flip it up out of the zone. It's going to be chased down, picked up. Steps out in front, shot, score! What a shot by Cameron Beck. Steps into the zone. Arkansas turns it over right at the faceoff dot. Beck gets it on his stick, and the right-handed shot goes over the glove side shoulder of Joseph Desenka. And with 1:09 left in the first period, Missouri State cuts this Arkansas lead in half. And we're going to get a timeout. Maybe it's a ref timeout. Yeah, I think they're grabbing the puck for Cameron Beck. First collegiate goal. And we'll get a face-off at center ice, 1:09 to play. Into the zone, Daniger. Battle for it on the near side boards. Trevor McLean coming away with it. He's going to chip it ahead to Patterson, who gets it into the zone, but taken away nicely by Gray. Missouri State trying to get out of their own zone, having a hard time, and a big hit put on by Ellis. And they do get it out to Daniger. He's just going to dump it into the zone with 40 seconds to play. Controlled by Arkansas. Picked up now by Patterson. Tries to get it in front, but it chipped off the side of the net. Dangerous play as LaPointe just sends this one out to center ice. Broken up by Gray. He's going to send it into the zone. Slowed up by Dusenka. 20 to play. LaPointe behind his own net. Sends it across. Off the near side boards, but stepping in to get it is Pites. LaPointe tries the far side once again, trying to find the stick of McLean. Just couldn't win the race of the puck as Koch was there, and he's going to chip it into the zone. Ellis picks it up with 2 to play, and Arkansas is going to take a 1-goal lead into the first intermission.
At the end of the first period, the score is Arkansas 2, Missouri State 1.
2-1 lead for Arkansas. They got on the board first with 2 quick goals before Missouri State was able to put one on the board by what appeared to be the first career goal for Cameron Beck. And Arkansas, as we mentioned, will take a lead into the first intermission. And we'll be back with the call of the second period in about 15 minutes. Welcome back to the Jones Center in Springdale, Arkansas, as both teams take the ice and the Arkansas Razorbacks lead the Missouri State Ice Bears 2-1. Arkansas opened the scoring with Zach Wilson getting the first goal of the year for the Razorbacks. Then they made it 2-0 as Kevin LaPlante got his first goal of the year before Missouri State was able to cut that lead in half with Cameron Beck getting the first goal of the year for the Missouri State Ice Bears. Both teams will switch sides. Arkansas will be going from your right to left, wearing their white jerseys, while Missouri State will be going from left to right, wearing their maroon jerseys. In goal tonight, once again, for Missouri State, Jake Lauder. And for Arkansas is Joseph Dusenka. Dusenka has played well so far, only giving up the one goal in which Arkansas turned it over pretty much right in front of him, and an excellent shot by Beck to find that top corner, while Arkansas has just been peppering Lauder with shots. He's played well himself, but with Arkansas just putting on the pressure, not only on goal, but just the offensive zone pressure they've been able to generate has been a little bit too much for Missouri State. Even when they are able to clear the zone, they're not able to get much going, not able to set up in the offensive zone, really haven't put the Razorbacks on their heels much, but they'll look to do that here in the long change second period. So we get set for puck drop at center ice. It's going to be Valentini in to take the draw. And it's going to be won by Missouri State. Taken by Matthews. He's going to dump it in deep. LaPlante's going to chase it down for the Hogs. He's got Beck on him, the goal scorer, back to the point. Finds the captain, Stewart. He's just going to dump it in deep, looking for Beck. But it's going to be picked up by Salter, the freshman. LaPlante with it now. Outlet pass just misses the stick of Brendan Bome, and this one's going to go down the ice for an icing. 19:36 to play here in the second, and we'll get a face-off to the right side of Joseph Dusenka. Got a little chippy in the first period behind the Missouri State net, but been a clean game so far. No power plays for either team, just the 4-on-4 action that we saw. Face-off, Hansen tried to get ahead to himself. He does eventually come away with the puck, tries a centering pass. This one bounces to the point as Matthews is able to keep it in to the stick of Hansen. Tried to get it to Beck, unable to. And this one out to the point, up into the air. Glove down by Valentini, chips it off the skate of Matthews, who gets it in deep once again. LaPlante takes a hit from Beck, and a delayed penalty on Missouri State as Arkansas clears into the corner, finally touched up. And we'll see who they take is Arkansas. Gathering in the corner. Valentini taking exception to whatever infraction was taken. It's going to be Josh Hansen heading to the penalty box. And it's going to be interference. And with 19:08 to play here in the second period, Arkansas is going to go on the power play, 2 minutes up on the board. They're going to send out Salmon, Wilson, Sugasawara, along with the defensive pairing of Jordo Deskier and Cameron McAtee. Salmon gets it into the corner, back to the point, controlled now by McAtee. He'll go to the center of the ice, fakes a shot, finds Sugasawara, back to McAtee. Could handle the pass, kicks it to his stick. Sugasawara, outer hash now, back to McAtee. No shot away just yet. He's going to dump it into the corner. Pass in front, shot, save, and covered up by Lauder. Nice tic-tac passing. Started at the point with McAtee, sends it down low. Finds Zach Wilson in a quick touch pass. Sugasawara gets a shot away, but the big 6'5" goaltender Jake Lauder makes a save and pounces quickly on the rebound. Minute 39 to play on the power play. Face off one to the side boards. And this one's going to be sent, but kept in the zone by Deskier. Dumps it in deep, can't handle it. Salmon finally gets it to his stick. He'll find Deskier at the point. Cross ice Sugasawara, now McAtee playing that point guard position. Deskier near side, gets a shot away, misses the net badly. And this one comes far side, kept in by McAtee. Tips it in, finds Sugasawara, cross ice to Deskier, but the pass had to be kicked to his stick. He corrals it back to Deskier now, couldn't handle it. Into the corner now, handled by Salmon. Minute 05 on the power play. Deskier steps out front, switches sides, finds Salmon, touch pass McAtee, gets a shot away, misses the net high. Chasing the rebound down with Schlereth, but Arkansas comes away with it, stepping out front. McAtee, shot, score! Griffin Sugasawara picks up the puck, finds McAtee near side of the ice in a one-timer, finds the back of the net. What a play by Arkansas. Looked like they might have trouble getting out of the zone, but a nice job by Zach Wilson keeping it in. Finds the stick of the former SECHC Player of the Year, Griffin Sugasawara, and he'll get the first assist on Cameron McAtee's first goal of the year. And with 17:55, Arkansas with a 3-1 lead and a power play goal. Face off. Sends the puck into the zone as Butler tries to come away with it, but Gottlieb has to send it near side. It's going to be on the stick of Sullivan, but Gottlieb comes away with it. He does get it into the zone, but it's going to be sent down the ice. And this one's going to come all the way back down for an icing. Arkansas with another offensive zone face-off. Jake Lauder not getting much of a break here as Arkansas has continued the pressure that they started in that first period, and they've picked it up here in the second once again. Face off. It's going to be Sullivan, but it's won by Gottlieb. Back to the point. Shot saved by Lauder. Kicked aside. Chip down low. Gottlieb finds McLean in front, or at least he tried to, but the pass was off the mark. Comes out. Fletcher sends it across ice. Finds Butler. Loses an edge, but he's able to get it out to center ice. But Missouri State gets it deep into the zone. Chased down now by Fletcher. 17:15 to play. Send it off the near side boards. Turned over in front. Tries to step in front was Gearhart, but he had it taken away as Fletcher. Touch pass ahead to McLean. McLean tries to make a move, but can't get around his man. He tips it to himself. In front, shot off the side of the net. Picked up by Ellis. Great individual play by McLean to get it in deep, but Arkansas controls it from the point. A shot misses the net wide. Comes near side, Gottlieb. Fletcher with him, but Gottlieb sends it in low. Off a stanchion, bounces behind the Missouri State net, and it's going to be picked up by Gearhart. Sends it off the boards, glove down by LaPlante, keeps it in. Out front, McLean shot misses the net wide once again. And Gottlieb puts a big hit on a man in the corner as Ellis loses the puck, and they're going to call a penalty on this one. As Pites is getting up gingerly. Gottlieb heads to the penalty box. And they're going to call a high stick. And Missouri State with an excellent chance to try to get back into the Arkansas end. And Missouri State will have a man advantage. They're going to send Schlereth out there, along with Holmstrom and Moon in front. Arkansas wins the draw, but Koch gets it at the point. Koch, far side, shot, gets through, saved by Dusenka, steered aside, near side boards. And Arkansas is going to send it down. Good initial shot by the Ice Bears, and they'll look to regroup in their own zone. Sent ahead by Gearhart, finds a stick of Schlereth. He's going to carry it in near side. Sends it in deep, dances around LaPlante. As Salter fanned on it as he tried to get it out, picked up by Koch. Near side now, Moon. Moon spins around. He's got it on the outside hash. Back to Koch. Koch steps out front. Back to Moon. Minute 23 to play. Back to Koch. Sends it far side. A shot from the point. Misses the net wide. Chased down by Sherry. Slashes at it and does get it to clear the line. No, he doesn't. As the linesman says, it stays in. Picked up now by Holmstrom. Finds a stick of Moon. Shot saved by Dusenka. Rebounds there. Picked up. Back to the point. Finds Koch. And a block shot in front by Scherer. Excellent defensive play as LaPlante sends it down and races to the bench. And Arkansas is able to get a change for the final minute of this penalty kill. Hansen finds his man far side, but he has to circle back to the stick of Koch now. Plays it ahead to Matthews. Matthews gets it into the zone. He's got Teskier on him. And Valentini is going to try to chase it down, but Matthews doing his best to take it away behind the net. Picked out by Missouri State. 40 seconds left. A shot, glove saved by Dusenka, as Missouri State wasn't exactly able to get set up and create that traffic in front that we've seen on the other end. Good power play so far by the Ice Bears, but unable to get one past Joseph Dusenka. 36 seconds remain. on the man advantage. 15:08 in the period and a 3-1 lead for the Hogs. Hansen's going to face off against Brendan Bome. Won by the Ice Bears. Back to the point. Shot saved by Dusenka, and he holds on. No rebound on that one. Good quick shot off the draw by the alternate captain, Jake Stewart. And we'll do it again. Same side of the ice, same two men in Hansen and Bome. Bome jumps a little early. They'll give him another shot at it, though. Tied up in the skates, taken away by Missouri State. Controlled in front, shot couldn't get it away. Block in front by Valentini, and Bome is going to chase it down with 23 seconds left on the penalty kill. Missouri State setting up in their own zone. Not a great outlet pass, and they're going to send it back in with 10 seconds to play. Missouri State can't gather themselves. Finally do clear the zone, but Arkansas back to full strength as Matthews takes it for the Ice Bears. He's being pressured in the zone, taken away by Salmon. He's got Wilson out in front. Salmon steps in, shot misses the net wide. Lauder might have got a piece of that one, but Salmon's going to corral it in the corner. Far side now, being pressured by Hansen. Gets it down low. Zach Wilson checks out in front. Got it on his stick, finds DeSkier. DeSkier's got McAtee far side calling for the puck. Little sauce pass, finds him. Down low now, Sugasawara has to kick it to his stick, being pressured by Sullivan. And the puck comes to the near side now. Back to the point, kept in by DeSkier. He's just going to dump it in deep to the stick of Salmon. He's knocked off the puck as Sugasawara takes it away. Takes a stick to the head, no call. A quick shot, steered aside. Picked up in the corner by Salmon. Has it knocked off of his stick. Stepping in. Trying to take the puck was McAtee, but Wilson corrals it. Below his own goal line, back to the point to Skier. DeSkier winds up a slap shot, couldn't get it through. Blocked in front by Hansen. He's going to come away with the puck as DeSkier puts a body on him, and the pass cannot be handled by Gamble. Arkansas comes back the other way. This one appeared to have hit someone on the bench, but no call, off the side of the net. Picked up by Salmon. He sends it back to the point. Quick shot tipped in front off the side of the net once again, and this one is going to be chipped up and out of play. 13:08 left to play here in the second period. Arkansas survived the penalty to Gottlieb, got back to full strength, and immediately got back to putting the pressure on goaltender Jake Lauder, who has looked good once again, but Arkansas enjoys a 2-goal lead at this point. Gottlieb to take the face off against Mattingly. Back to the point over the stick of Butler. Arkansas does get it back in. The puck hit the linesman, and then Odeline gets it in front, tried to find McLean, but an excellent defensive play in front by Drummond as McLean was wide open on the back door, and Drummond dives in, able to get his stick to break up that pass, and Drummond goes crashing into the goal, knocks it off its moorings, and we'll get a face-off in the Missouri State zone. Excellent defensive play by the junior out of St. Louis. Mattingly against Gottlieb. Gottlieb wins it to McLean. McLean can't handle it as Mattingly breaks it up. Ellis with a turnaround shot misses the net. It's going to be picked up by Daniger. He sends it off the boards. Can't hold the line. Fletcher chasing it down with Tyler Ott on his backside. Picked up by Fletcher. Outlet pass. Gets it out to center ice. This one's going to be dumped into the zone as Dusenka slows it up for Fletcher. Tipped it a little bit too far for him, but Arkansas does gain control of the puck as Butler steers it ahead. Finds Ellis. Ellis backhand into the zone. He's going to chase it down with Gottlieb and McLean. Kept in by McLean. Stepping out front is Gottlieb. Gets it to the stick of Ellis. Into the slot. Shot misses the net. And Gottlieb trying to send it back, but Daniger is going to chip it up. Kept into the zone by LaPlante. Sends it in deep. Chased down now by Ellis. Slowed up by Gronberg. Gronberg puts on the brakes once again. Creates a little bit of room for himself. Gets it to the near side boards. A battle once again. The Missouri State Ice Bears having trouble getting out of their own zone with control of the puck. And it's Gronberg and McLean. Sends it far side Drummond, now to the stick of Daniger, and he's just going to chip it out of the zone And Fletcher slows it up for the Hogs. Sends it off the near side boards. No one home there as Riley finally does gather it in. Back to Fletcher. Tries to send it ahead to Gottlieb. But Gottlieb trying to make a change as Missouri State can't get it in. This one batted ahead by Arkansas, but touched up by the Ice Bears first, so no hand pass, and they'll get it down deep into the Arkansas zone and called for an icing. As Arkansas nearly had a hand pass called, but instead it comes all the way down to the other end of the ice as Missouri State touched it up first and sent it down for the icing. 11:16 to play here in the second period. 3-1 lead for the Hogs. Face off to the left side of Lauder. And that one is won by Sullivan into the corner. Sends it near side, looking for Gronberg. Couldn't corral it as Scherer puts a body on him. Outlet pass. Finds Gearhart. He does carry it in, gets a shot away, steered aside by Dusenka. Picked up by Sullivan, but having a hard time in the corner, being pinched up against the boards nicely by Captain Grant Deacon. Deacon comes away with it, skates it out, red line, blue line, tries to chip it off the boards to himself. He does win the race of the puck around Gronberg, but he's sandwiched in between two guys. Picked up by Arkansas, centering pass. Puck is still loose in the slot, finally taken away as Gearhart clears his own, and Salter will have to chase it down for the Hogs. And he's going to send this one down, looking for the long outlet pass. And no icing call as Koch picks it up, being pressured. And he loses an edge, and he took Riley's stick with him. And Riley is going to get called for a hooking once Arkansas touches up the puck. Holmstrom trying to skate out of his own zone as Lauder finally does head to the bench. And Arkansas looks like they will touch this puck up, but I think an unfortunate call for Arkansas as the Missouri State player basically just fell onto Riley's stick and took it out of his hands. But either way, Missouri State is going to get a power play out of it, and once again, a good chance to try to get back into this game, cut into that 2-goal Arkansas lead. They're going to send out Jake Schlereth to take the face-off to the right side of Joseph Dusenka with 10:08 to play, 2 minutes on the board on Zach Riley's hooking penalty. Face-off one, they get it across to Koch. Koch steps out, gets a shot away, but a nice block in front by Salmon steers that puck wide. Gathered in by Moon, being pressured by Arkansas. And McAtee gets it on a stick and sends it out of the zone. Excellent play by the junior Cameron McAtee. Arkansas takes it. Sugasawara in front. Tries to get it. A turnaround shot, but Schlereth knocks him off his feet, and Missouri State gets it deep into the zone. It's going to be chased down by Holmstrom. As Arkansas tries to steer it out, they cannot. This one finally does come out. Salmon's going to chase it down. And he's going to step into the zone. He's got a man in front, tried to get the pass across, but Salmon takes a big hit, knocked off his feet, and the puck gathered in by Ryan Moon. Moon skates it out himself, red line, Arkansas blue line as he loses an edge at the blue line. Schlereth is going to dump it in deep. It's going to go far side, picked up by Holmstrom. With 1:03 in the power play, Arkansas clears it once again. Missouri State gets a change, hoping for some fresh legs and hoping to get set up into the offensive zone. Unable to do so thus far. 48 to play on the power play. Carried in by Gray, splits two defenders, has to chase it into the corner. He takes a hit for his efforts as the puck comes to the near side boards. Hansen tries to send it in front. A dangerous play, almost deflected into the net. A battle for it behind the net. Arkansas tries to send it out. That's Salter with it. Finally does get enough on it to get it out to center ice. And Bome is going to put some pressure on Gamble, sends it out to center ice. And Missouri State has to circle back with 20 seconds left on their power play. They do get it into the zone, but it's going to be Bome sending it far side. This is Salter. Holds it, finally sends it all the way down the ice. And that should kill off the final 8 seconds of Arkansas's penalty. 8:13 to play. Arkansas with a 3-1 lead. Missouri State looking to break out of their own zone. Sends it far side. Tip pass ahead. Picked up by Salter. Salter tried to get it into the zone, but they're going to call an offside as Arkansas was unable to clear. Freshman Pavel Salter seeing a lot of ice time tonight. 5'11", 175 out of Minnesota. And playing well. 8:01 to play here in the second period. This face-off in front of the Arkansas bench. It'll be Sullivan in there against Gottlieb. Sullivan wins it. Chipped ahead and into the zone. The Hogs trying to clear as Ellis tries it on the near side now. Fletcher takes a big hit in the corner from Gamble. Puck comes out front, chips it, couldn't get it on net, and this one does clear out to center ice as Arkansas is able to regroup. And Missouri State just content to dump it in and try to chase it down, but Arkansas seems to be winning many of these battles in the corner. Outlet pass to Gottlieb. He's got McLean with him. Gottlieb carries in, left-handed stick, tried to make a move. Great defensive play by Sullivan as Gottlieb hits the ice. Excuse me, that was the alternate captain, Jake Stewart, on the play. And taken into the zone. Beck makes a move. The goal scorer for Missouri State tried to find a man out in front, unable to do so as Ott was tied up. Arkansas chips it ahead. Trevor McLean, 2-on-1, finds his man, almost found the man, I should say, as Drummond once again makes an excellent defensive play in breaking up that pass. Arkansas has it at the point, sends it down low. McLean steps in, tries a centering pass, but he found the stick of Tyler Ott instead, and here come the Ice Bears. Cameron McAtee takes it away, 6:40 to play. McAtee, good two-way defenseman, will skate it in himself, makes a move out in front, steps in front, takes a shot, couldn't get it through the traffic as Matthews was on him the whole way. Puck comes to the near side now. Unable to clear the zone. Finally, an outlet pass off the boards. Daniger has to wait for it, tries to chip it to his stick. Has to slow up as he gains control. He's just going to dump it in deep as a couple Ice Bears go for a change. And Deskier in the corner with Patterson. His puck almost bounced out in front. And Deskier has to gather it in once again. He'll send it across to McAtee below his own goal line. Chips it ahead off the boards. And they're going to call this icing. 5:53 to play here in the second. And the Ice Bears will get an offensive zone face-off. And they fared well at the face-offs tonight. Let's see if they can get a play, get a shot, and really what they need to do is get a rebound as Joseph Tusenka has not given up many here tonight. And Sullivan will be trusted to win this face-off. And Missouri State does control it. Back to the point. Tries to dump it to the corner. Sullivan with Patterson pestering him. 2-minute side into the corner. Patterson tips it ahead. Taken away. Quick shot glove save by Tusenka. A turnover by Arkansas, and Brock Gearhart's able to get a quick shot away, but right into the catching glove of Joseph Tusenka. And we'll get an offensive zone faceoff once again for the Ice Bears. And they're going to leave Sean Sullivan right out there, the senior. Once again, trusted to try to get something going for these Ice Bears as they trail by 2 goals here late in the second. Once again, a faceoff win, back to the point. Dumped into the corner by Drummond. Picked up by Salter. Tries to send it near side Scherer. Didn't get enough on it. And Sullivan's going to send it down low. Finds Pites. Brings it up the near side boards, being pestered by the Razorbacks once again. Taken down low by Gearhart. Centering pass. Couldn't get a shot away, but finally covered up in front by Tusenka. Get the feeling that there's not much energy on the Missouri State side. They are winning those faceoffs in the offensive zone, but they're not able to do a whole lot with them. And Schlereth is going to take on Grant Deacon. Arkansas finally wins a faceoff, picked up by Salter. Put on the brakes behind his own net, leaves it there for LaPlante. LaPlante is going to skate it ahead, makes a move at his own blue line. Another move, nice toe drag, just to avoid turning it over. Does get a shot away, and a quick cover by Lauder. And a quick whistle by the referee. 4:58 to play here in the second. And Grant Deacon's going to take the faceoff once again against Schler. It's going to be to the left side of Lauder. And back to the point. This is Salter, near side LaPlante. This one clears the blue line, though. Just going to be dumped in by LaPlante. Scherer and Riley both have to clear the offside. Deacon chasing it in on Gronberg. Tries to find a man deep, and this one should be blown dead, and it is. And Arkansas, once again, will get a face-off in the offensive zone. 4:43 to play. I want to thank everybody for listening in tonight. My name is Corey Porter. Alongside me, running camera and producing tonight, Quinn Shields. As our partner, E.J. Sanders, is at home sick tonight. And we get a whistle as they're trying to fix something along the boards. Schlereth still out there for Missouri State. He'll face off against Zach Wilson. Wilson wins it back to McAtee. McAtee with a goal tonight. As Arkansas gets it deep into the corner, picked up by Wilson. Puts on the brakes. Off the back of the net to a stick, but loses it. Schlereth sends it ahead to Moon. Moon with a head of steam into the Arkansas zone up the right side. Puts on the brakes. Gets it to the stick of a man. A shot in front. Rebound still loose. Everybody jabbing at the puck, finally cleared to the boards as Salmon gets it on his stick, leaves it for Sugasawara. Outlet pass, finds McAtee. Touch pass, Wilson. Wilson into the zone, tries to get it ahead, gets the puck back, couldn't get the shot away, and cleared aside nicely by Koch. Carried out by Moon. Pass broken up. This one on the stick of Salmon, being pressured by Koch. He just has to dump it in, chased down now by Gronberg. He'll send it near side boards, no one home for the Ice Bears, kept in by Deskier. Deskier takes it in deep. Sends it far side now, Wilson. He'll send it back into the corner, but Arkansas not home as the top line for the Razorbacks looks to get a change. And Missouri State looking to capitalize, but Cameron McAtee takes it away for the Hogs. McAtee takes a big hit, but Arkansas still clears the zone. That one bounces over the stick of Koch. It's going to be chased down now by Cruz. Bome knocks a man off the puck. Battle for it in the far side corner. As Lauder watches on, Arkansas comes away with it on the stick of Bome. Centering pass broken up nicely and carried out of the zone by Gamble. He's going to be forced the outside. A nice hip check by LaPlante. Gets him off the puck, and Salter's going to send it far side. But stepping in to grab it is going to be Beck before Arkansas takes it away. Taken away again, Beck. Tried to get a shot away, knocked off his feet. Arkansas almost clears his zone. Beck gets it back. Pass outside to the hash. Centering pass looking for Beck, but this one chipped up and out of play. Nice job by the Ice Bears to try to create a chance, but unable to get a shot away on that one. A little bit of life left in the Ice Bears in this close game, but really not able to get a whole lot of shots on Dusenka, and Dusenka standing strong in net. And we've talked about the face-offs for the Ice Bears. They're going to send Mattingly in to take this one against Deacon. And Arkansas controls it. This is Riley. He's got Scherer on the opposite side, but Riley trying to shield a man off. That's going to be Matthews. Riley keeps it on the backhand, gets it out in front through the crease, and to the near side boards, no one home. Chipped in deep. Scherer forced off the puck by Matthews, gets it back to the point. Salter takes a wrist shot and glove down nicely by Lauder as that one was sailing at least towards the crossbar. And Arkansas will get an offensive zone face-off with 2:25 to play. Deacon versus Mattingly. And this one covered up by Lauder as the puck came right out in front of him. We'll do it again. 2:22 to play. Tied up in the skates. This one chipped all the way down the ice, and we're going to get an icing call. As another 6 seconds tick off the clock. Everybody able to catch their breath a little bit in their first game of the year. I'm sure they're ready to go, though. Nearly a year since these two teams last faced off. Last January 24th and 25th. Arkansas coming away with a win in both of those games. A shot couldn't get through the traffic. Picked up by Arkansas. They'll send it below the goal line to Riley. Back to the point. Finds a stick of Fletcher. He's going to send one into the far side corner. And this one bounds out front. Covered up once again by Lauder. Not taking any chances here with 2 minutes to play. Both teams make a change. It's going to be Zach Wilson in there against Sean Sullivan. Missouri State controls the puck, tries to get it out of the zone. They do, as Gearhart is just able to send it deep into the corner. And DeSkier gathers it in for the Hogs. He'll leave it there, no one home. Sugasawara tries to put a hip check. Shot in front, saved by Dusenka. Puck is still loose, finally gloved ahead. And this one's going to be blown dead for a hand pass. As Arkansas tried to clear it out of the zone. Salmon just trying to clear the front of his net. That puck quickly bounced out in front, and a good scoring chance there for the Ice Bears. But Joseph Dusenka standing tall. Face off to Dusenka's left side. It's one to the side boards. Finally controlled. And a quick shot out in front. And it bounces to the far side boards. Back to the point now. Shot. Couldn't get through traffic. Good block in front by Arkansas. That was DeSkier getting a skate on it. As Salmon sends one off the boards. Looking for Wilson ahead. Unable to get it, though. Finally carried in by Sugasawara. Tries to make a toe drag move. Loses it to the stick of Salmon. Salmon leaves it for Wilson. Cross-ice pass looking for McAtee, who's pinching in from his D spot. Loses an edge. Sends it down deep into the corner. Salmon sends it along for Sugasawara. Sugasawara cycles it for Wilson. Wilson, far side. No one home on that one as Salmon was standing with him. He'll have to chase into the corner. Back to the stick of McAtee. Makes a move at the point. McAtee finds DeSkier. DeSkier, a shot blocked in front by Gronberg. Now to the stick of Gearhart. Tried an outlet pass to Sullivan just ahead of him. And unfortunately for the Ice Bears, an icing on what could have been a breakaway or at least a one-on-one with 43.2 seconds to play here in the second period. These two teams will play once again tomorrow at 3 p.m. here at the Jones Center. We are at limited capacity. The crew here tonight doing a good job trying to keep everyone safe. Temperature checks at the door. Everyone wearing masks. Trying to keep people apart in the stands, but with 100 people in a small arena like this, that could be tough. We'll get a face-off to the right side of Lauder. It's going to be Gottlieb against Sullivan, as Sullivan's kicked out. And Gearhart's going to step in for him. Tied up in the skates. McLean trying to win the race. Gets a shot away save and covered up quickly in front by Lauder as he scrambles to find that loose puck. I think the rebounds are there for the taking for Arkansas, but with a quick play off the face-off like that, not a whole lot of guys in front. I don't know if Lauder was expecting that shot or not, but he looked to be scrambling a bit. Gottlieb will face off against Schlereth this time. And Gottlieb wins it back to LaPlante. Quick slap shot. Once again, a blocked shot. Wish we were counting those tonight because the Ice Bears have really clogged up those shooting lanes and tried to help out their goaltender in that regard. And with 30 seconds left, we'll get another face-off in front of Jake Lauder. Really having to step up this year as he only played 2 games last season. He did get wins in both of those, only gave up 3 goals all season. They'll look to him to be their primary goaltender this season. Ellis tried to get it back to the point. But this one clears the goal line, and Holmstrom's going to carry it in. Tries a one-on-one, makes a move, and an excellent defensive play by the freshman Salter. Gets that puck to the stick of Ellis, and they're going to clear the zone. McLean chasing it down there. He's got Koch on him, and Koch wins the battle as he chips it ahead to Moon. Moon carries it into the zone, deep into the corner, as Gottlieb takes a hit, and the buzzer blows to signal the end of this second period. Arkansas able to put up 1 additional goal in that period. Missouri State held scoreless in the second, and we'll go into the second intermission. Arkansas with a 3-1 lead. Both teams able to survive a couple penalties, and other than a little skirmish in the first period, a fairly clean game. As we mentioned earlier, these two teams last year had quite a bit of scuffles, 242 penalty minutes combined in their 4 games, including several fighting game misconducts, a bunch of roughing penalties, a bunch of other misconducts. So great job by both teams trying to keep this a clean game here tonight. But, you know, with these interdivision rivals now. It's a heated rivalry for sure, and we'll look forward to that third period when we come back here in about 15 minutes. Welcome back to the Jones Center in Springdale, Arkansas, as we get set for the third period of action between the hometown Arkansas Razorbacks and the Missouri State Ice Bears. Arkansas leads this one 3-1. Put up 2 quick goals in the first period by Zach Wilson and Kevin LaPlante before Missouri State got on the board with a goal themselves by Cameron Beck. Arkansas able to put up a third goal in that second period as Cameron McAtee buried his first of the season, and that's where we stand as Arkansas goes back to the left side of the ice, once again wearing their white jerseys. Missouri State skating from right to left wearing the maroon jerseys. Both teams playing their first game of the season tonight, a delayed season and a shortened season for both teams due to COVID-19, but finally did get started, and Arkansas has taken the early advantage in this first of a 4-game set, 2 of which will be played this weekend. The other 2 will be played February 5th and 6th in Springfield, the home of the Ice Bears, just about 2 hours away from here, and now interconference rivals as Arkansas has joined the MACA this year after leaving the SECHC. Still have several banners, including one missing banner hanging from the rafters here at the Jones Center in Arkansas, coming off a prolific season in which they had a program record 32 wins. Arkansas also is returning 19 players from last year's roster, while Missouri State is in the middle of what appears to be a rebuild, but playing Arkansas tough here as the face-off is won and a shot goes on goal. Dusenka gloves it down, leaves it, and Arkansas looks to break out of their own zone. Missouri State dumps it back in, slowed up by Dusenka. Freshman Pavel Salter stands behind his own cage. He'll send it near side, chipped ahead, tried to get it to Odeline, but it's going to be sent back in deep and controlled now by Ellis. Ellis flips it out as Odeline runs into a man. Dangerous play as he almost had a leg taken out, and he's coming up Ginger as it's carried in by Missouri State. A centering pass broken up by LaPlante, and Odeline heads to the bench. And Arkansas trying to break out of their own zone. Bounces off the stick of Ellis. They dump it in deep. It's going to be picked up by Holmstrom as he takes a body. That one goes up and out of play, and we'll keep an eye out for Dylan Odeline to see if he makes his way back onto the ice as he took a hard hit to the leg. Just an incidental collision. Definitely not a dirty play there. Face off to the right side of Dusenka. It's going to be Wilson in to take it, and he does win it to McAtee, who skates it. Definitely not afraid to take it out of the zone. Sends it ahead off the stick of Patterson. Couldn't control it, but he does chase it down into the corner. Schlereth gets it now. Chipped out to center ice. This is McAtee. Being pressured by Holmstrom, but McAtee gets it to the stick of Wilson. Sends it ahead to Sugasawara. Griffin carries it into the zone, gets a shot away, good save, rebound, another save, rebound out in front. Couldn't find the back of the net, a backhand shot, and Sugasawara scores. He carried it into the zone, took the initial shot, circled the cage, and the third or fourth rebound finally made its way into the back of the net. And Sugasawara makes his way onto the scoreboard. And Arkansas, just about a minute and a half into this third period, stretches this lead to 3 goals, and they lead this one 4-1. Great breakout started by Cameron McAtee. Wilson got in the action as well as Arkansas wins the ensuing faceoff. Back to the stick of Sugasawara. He carries it in, steps out front this time. Another shot kicked by Salmon and covered up by Lauder. And we'll get a face-off to his left side. Arkansas putting the pressure on once again. 4-1 lead. Not insurmountable, with still quite a bit of time left here. 18-18 to play in the third, but Missouri State's got to get going. It's going to be Hansen in to take the face-off against Wilson, perhaps. Wilson thrown out now. Salmon tied up in the skates. And Salmon gets a shot away, and this one chips up and out of play. Arkansas hasn't fared well on the faceoffs and didn't win that one cleanly. They were able to get a shot away, but low percentage shot. Wilson will try it again. He's got McAtee lined up behind him. It's going to be Hansen to take it. He does get this one back to McAtee. Fakes a shot, does send one towards the net, but blocked aside by Gamble. Cycled here, cross-ice past McAtee. Another block in front by Gamble. Talked about it earlier, clogging those shooting lanes. Back to McAtee. McAtee gets this one through, rebound shot, another glove save. What a save by Lauder. Half the net was wide open as McAtee sends it far side to Skier. Fakes the shot, tried to get it back to McAtee, but it's taken away. Skated out of the zone now. This is Beck, the goal scorer for Missouri State, as Sugasawara with a defensive play breaks it up and covered in front by Joseph Dusenka. And Hansen gets a hug in front by Deskier, who does let him go, and both teams make a change. What a save at the other end by Jake Lauder. That rebound was there for the taking, and Sugasawara unable to get it past the glove hand of Jake Lauder. Flashing a bit of leather. 17:34 to play in the third. We got Scherer in to take the face off, and Deacon is going to send it out of the zone. It's going to be chased down by Matthews. Riley pressuring him. Matthews sends it out of the zone as Fletcher sends it back in for Arkansas. They clear the offside and chase it down. Matthews has Scherer on him. Deacon trying to take the puck away. They do get to the stick of Butler, who gets it in deep. Matthews picks it up once again for the Bears. He'll send it back behind his own net. Assistant captain Stewart sends it off the near side boards, does clear the zone. Chasing it down, but it's going to be Fletcher. Pressured by two Ice Bears, but ultimately taken by the Ice Hogs. They do send it down. Scherer couldn't knock it down as Matthews has to chase it into his own corner. They'll send it near side to Stewart. Stewart off the boards to Fletcher. Fletcher gets a shot away and a shoulder save by Lauder. That one was sailing wide. Tried to be tipped in front, but unable to do so. And we'll get a whistle and a face-off in the Missouri State zone with 16:46 to play. Joseph Dusenka has played well tonight, coming off a Pacific Region first team selection in the ACHA. Face off, steered to the sideboards. On the stick of Gearhart. Outlet pass, finds the stick of Arkansas. Carried in now by Salter. He tries to dump it into the zone, but that one hits somebody. Looks like a goaltender on the Missouri State bench, and this one will come back outside the zone. 16:33 to play. This face-off is going to be Nick Valentini and Sean Sullivan. Sullivan, great on the face-offs tonight, wins this one once again, but Arkansas quickly gains control before turning it over. And it's dumped in deep by Pites. LaPlante fanned on it, having to battle Pites to get it back. Valentini steps in to help out, along with Gearhart from Missouri State, and they do blow the whistle. And we're going to get a face-off to the left side of Joseph Dusenka. I want to thank you once again for listening in tonight. My name is Corey Porter. Alongside me is Quinn Shields. Happy to bring the game to you guys. And we'll do so again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Dumped into the corner by the Ice Bears. Chased down by Salter. He gets it to the stick of Bome. Outlet pass looking for his man. Streaking, that was the freshman Cruz. Unable to gather it in. Gearhart now from Missouri State clears the zone. Picked up by LaPlante. Cruz calling for it. Tries to chip it in. I don't know if he got a piece. They do say he got a piece. No icing. Chased down now by Valentini. Valentini, a shot, sharp angle, rebound, loose in front. Still bounding, finally picked up and carried out of the zone by Holmstrom. He's knocked off his feet, and Arkansas gets it back into the zone, slowed down by Missouri State. He fans on it, but able to regain control and just able to backhand it. Turned over at the blue line, passed ahead, a backhand shot saved by Dusenka as Holmstrom came in and got the shot, and Arkansas is going to get a man sent to the box as Schlereth was knocked off of his feet well after that whistle blew. We'll see who they take for that one. But with 15:23 to play, Missouri State is going to go on the power play, and that's going to be Brendan Bome, sophomore out of Michigan. Where's that number 14? Much like his namesake, Brendan Shanahan for the Red Wings, one of my favorite players. And he'll take a seat for 2 minutes at Missouri State. Almost now or never with 15 minutes to play, down 3 goals. Shot, wide of the net, rebound, score! Excellent bounce as Jacob Holmstrom was there. That shot from the point by Stewart bounced perfectly off the backboards and came backdoor. And Jacob Holmstrom, right place, right time, and Missouri State finally capitalizes on that power play in just 7 seconds, and they cut this Arkansas lead in half. .15 to play in the third. And we'll redo that one, but Arkansas with a 4-2 lead. Not enough air in that puck, so they'll get another one. And we're going to have a face-off at center ice. It's going to be Ellis. Looks like he's taking on Matthews, and Ellis does win the face-off to the stick of McLean. Tries to get it ahead, but Schlereth breaks that up. Both teams trying to come away with it on the near side boards in the neutral zone, and McLean loses an edge and loses the puck. And chasing into the corner is McAtee. Now to Ellis, now to McLean. Outlet pass, finds a stick of Scherer, takes an elbow to the head, no call. Puck sent near side boards. McAtee and Ellis keep it into the zone. Taken now by Stewart. Cross ice pass. Broken up now. Stick of Scherer. Backhand pass in front. Ellis broken up once again by Matthews. Good recovery there as Missouri State carries it in. This is Moon. A shot blocked in front by Deskier. Rebound was there, but Scherer able to take it. Puck centered ahead. And Missouri State takes it over, and Arkansas lucky to not get too many men called on the ice. As McAtee carries it in, gets a shot away, sails high and into the netting that surrounds the Jones Center. Yeah, Arkansas in the midst of a change. A man came off the ice, his skates hit the ice, and then the player that was about to go off touched the puck, but fortunate to not get called on that. 14-14 to play. 4-2 lead for Arkansas. They get a face-off to the left side of Missouri State goaltender, Jake Lauder. Wilson in to take the draw against Sullivan. Wilson finally beats Sullivan. Back to LaPlante, gets a shot away. Tipped in front on top of the net. You can't get much closer than that. That puck was tipped, slowed up, and just landed on top. That little bitty spot on top of the net just above the crossbar. And we'll get another face-off, 14:09. Another win, back to LaPlante, but he can't handle the puck. Sent far side, Salter. Now to Salmon, dumps it in. Sugasawara chasing that one down, trying to take it away from Gray, but Hansen sends it far side, finds Beck. Salter cuts him off. Freshman defenseman gets it in deep, and a chase down now by Gray as he sends it out of the zone with a head of steam. Trying to catch up to the puck is Gamble. Almost got it out in front to Beck, but unable to do so, and Arkansas regains control as Wilson sends it off the board. Salmon chasing it down, but Koch able to clear the zone. And Wilson dumps it in. Still waiting on Sugasawara to clear the offside. But Arkansas's top line will go for a change as Patterson puts a body on Hansen, forces him to dump it in deep. Sends it far side onto the stick of Patterson again. He's got Riley with him. 2-on-2 coming back the other way. Patterson makes a move to the outside. Centering pass tied up in front nicely as the puck is knocked off of its moorings. They're celebrating, but no goal call yet. I haven't seen a signal from the referee. Arkansas thinks they scored, but I believe that net was off. And looks like we're going to get a misconduct call on Ryan Hall. And it looks like they may count the goal as Zach Riley was tied up in front, but able to get enough on that puck to get it into the net. Riley stands at 6'4", 220 pounds. Not many defensemen that could tie him up in front. And Arkansas takes a 5-2 lead. It looks like they sent Nicholas Gray off of the ice. He was disqualified for one of those fights we discussed last season. The only returning player to the Missouri State team that was involved in those, as Carson Komar and Chris Retta are no longer on the team. But Missouri State will be short a player and now have a 3-goal deficit. I'd have to look at that one again, but that net may have been off. Nonetheless, Arkansas puts up their 5th goal of the night, and they win the face-off as Daniger took it away in the corner, tried a centering pass, but couldn't find anybody. Patterson's been hustling his last 2 shifts, and he's going to win the race to this puck. He's got LaPlante in with him, a battle for it in the far side corner, 12:47 to play. Finally clears out to Fletcher. Fletcher loses an edge, regains the puck. Nice job to regain his feet and stop that Missouri State rush. Butler finds a stick of Deacon. Deacon circles around off the boards. Couldn't clear the zone as Matthews chips it in deep. Daniger fighting for it along with Butler. Finally flipped out by Riley, the goal scorer. And it's sent down the ice. And an icing call with 12:14 to play. Arkansas leads this one 5-2. I think Gray just took exception to them calling that a goal, even though the net had come off. Said something he shouldn't have, and we may not see him tomorrow. Face off to the left side of Lauder. Going to be Wilson. And Arkansas controls it. Sugasawara gets a shot off the post and cleared to the sideboards. Sugasawara dumps it in deep. Centering pass, finds a stick of Wilson. Couldn't handle it. Back to the point. McAtee couldn't get a shot through. Once again, blocked in front, this time by Mattingly. Picked up by Salmon. Finds McAtee at the point. Cross-ice pass, finds the skier. Gets a shot away, but a block once again by Ott. Back to McAtee. McAtee couldn't get through the lane again. Another block by Mattingly. Back to the point to Skier. He just sends one in front, tipped in front, but wide of the net is Wilson. Couldn't find it. That one hits a stanchion and comes bounding all the way down the ice. Missouri State with a change. Arkansas tried to take advantage, but turned the puck over instead as Matthews will send it to his defensive partner. Fans on it as he tries to get it out. Arkansas takes it away. This is Salmon. Centering pass in front. Couldn't get the shot away. Good defensive play by the sliding Drummond to break up that shot, and the puck bounces up and out of play. Arkansas trying to take advantage of the Missouri State turnovers, but Missouri State's defense holding strong, scrambling a bunch of block shots tonight, really clogging up those shooting lanes, not letting Arkansas's defensive pairings get those shots on goal, and really trying to help their goaltender out. Still a long way to go as they trail by 3 goals. Arkansas wins a faceoff, a shot in front. Rebound is there. Cleared aside. Picked up by Salter. He's going to throw it out in front. Puck is loose, and a diving attempt at it by Valentini. Couldn't get enough on it, and it's covered up by Lauder. 11:04 to play. Arkansas a 5-2 lead here in this third and final frame, barring any comeback by Missouri State. Our producer Quinn looked back at that goal and said it may have been a bang-bang play. Arkansas gets the benefit of that one today. Puck in the near side corner. Missouri State flips it up, tried to be gloved down by LaPlante. He'll just have to send it back to Salter. Salter off the boards. Dumped in deep by Cruz. Valentini chased it down, tried to chip it to Beaumais. This one comes out. Cruz leaves it there for LaPlante. LaPlante cross-ice pass, finds Salter near side now. Cruz couldn't find his balance, and he'll just send it down low to Beaumais. Beaumais sends it off to Salter. Back behind the net. Back to Brendan Beaumais. Cruz calling for it out front. Tried to send it off the back of the goaltender, but nothing doing. Back to LaPlante. LaPlante at the point. Gets a shot through this time. Rebound was loose for a second, but Arkansas, that's the circle back with it. Cruz tries to leave it for for Salter. Cruz will get a change as Salter gets a shot. Rebound was there, but goes wide of the net and once again knocked off of its moorings. Arkansas with a couple chances here as we're about halfway through this third period, putting the pressure on Lauder once again. Finally did get a shot through from the point. And the rebound was there for the taking, but cleared away nicely by Missouri State. Ellis to take the face-off. Had 18 points last year, 14 of those being assists. Arkansas does win the face-off. They're going to chip it in deep as Koch tries to send it off the right wing boards. Moon having to battle Salter. Salter does get it in deep. Jake Scherer being knocked off the puck. Good physical play, but Scherer, that's Ellis coming away with the puck. Still a battle for it. And this one tied up on the boards as McLean knocks it off. And take it by Moon. He's got a man ahead of him, and that's going to be Holmstrom, a goal scorer. He's going to get a shot away, but a good block in front by LaPlante, and it's cleared back behind the net. LaPlante chips it across to Salter. Salter is going to set it up the near side boards for McLean. He looks to make an outlet pass to Ellis. Ellis dances around a man. He's got Moon on him, and it's going to be an offside, no call, and no touch-up. This one tied up in the linesman's skate as it's picked up by Gamble, sends it back to his defenseman. That's Stewart. And they'll lose it in the corner as Arkansas pressuring once again. Stewart regains control. They'll send it far side, and this one's going to come all the way down the ice. And we'll get an icing call. 8:50 to play here in the third. And a face-off in the Missouri State zone. This one will be to the right side of Jake Lauder. So it looks like they'll send out Grant Deacon for the face-off. He's going to have Grant Fletcher and Matthew Butler lined up behind him. A quick shot misses the net wide as that one appeared to beat the goaltender. Riley tying up the stick of Schlereth. 8:40 to play. And they'll blow this one dead. We'll get a face-off once again. Missouri State looks to get a change. And with 8:37 to play and a 3-goal deficit, Missouri State running out of time. Deacon gets it back to Butler. Butler just has to step in as he had a man step out on him. And it's going to be Patterson who takes a big hit from behind. No call on the play. Patterson appears to be okay. Ott gets it in. He's steered off by Butler. Good defensive play. As Fletcher is battling two Ice Bears behind the net. Hansen centering pass, shot high of the net. Good pass out front. Off the mark. Patterson once again hustling, chasing this one down. Bumps a man off the puck. Both men left it. And this one on the stick of Deacon. He's going to dump it down low. And Riley's going to line a man up. As McAtee pinches in, Deacon takes his defensive spot. And a battle for it on the near side boards now. 2 men apiece. Trying to come away with it. Finally, it's McAtee. McAtee makes a move to the backhand, circles back around, clears some space. Excellent with that puck on his stick, especially for a defenseman before it's finally poked away by Hansen, but he can't get it out of the zone as Deacon slowed it up, at least momentarily. He does keep it in. Deacon is going to chip in deep. And a battle for it on the near side boards once again. He'll try to send it far side, picked up by Matthews, 7:24 to play. Matthews gets bumped as he regains control, and he'll try it on the near side left wing boards this time. And Missouri State finally does clear the zone, but Zach Wilson is going to pick it up for the Ice Hogs. With 7 to play, McAtee waits for his teammates to get a line change. And never afraid to skate it out himself as he sends it ahead to Salmon. Salmon tried to chip it out in front. Missouri State turned it over and had a chance to come back the other way. But it appears Beck was at the end of his shift. And he'll get a change as this puck comes into the zone. Griffin Sugasawara takes a shot, misses the net high. He split 2 defenders. Man, when he turns on those jets, he goes from 0 to 60 in no time. Created a great scoring chance for himself there, but just unable to find the net. And we'll get a whistle. 6:41 to play. They'll leave Sugasawara in to take the face off, left-handed stick. And they're going to send Sullivan out and bring in Koch. Gathered by Gronberg. Send it near side, outlet pass Daniger. Gets it out of the zone. This one is going to go all the way down. Salter wins the race to the puck. And an icing call. 6:31 to play. Arkansas keeps the same line out there. A top line of Salmon. They affectionately call Fish. Wilson and Sugasawara as well. Face off won by Wilson. Cross ice pass. Salter fans on it. Regains control, just dumps into the corner, finds the stick of Wilson. Wilson looking for Salmon, broken up nicely by Missouri State. That was Gronberg. As Arkansas tries to take it away once again. Ice Bears having a lot of trouble getting out of their own zone. And a nice play by Gronberg to get it to the sideboards. They do get it out of the zone. Trying to settle it down at center ice is Mattingly, but he has it taken away from him by Salter, who chips it into the zone. Gronberg having a hard time there as Sugasawara hits the ice. Good hit by Salmon in the corner. Nobody coming away with it yet. Everybody tied up. A couple bodies hitting the ice. Finally does come out as Gronberg corrals it for the Ice Bears. He tries to spin around, but Arkansas takes it away. This is Bome with Salmon in there as well. End of a long shift for Salmon. Valentini waiting out in front, couldn't find him, and Missouri State gets it back to the point, but a shot blocked in front once again. They do clear the blue line, but Salter is going to battle with Sullivan for it. Sullivan just sends it back to his defensive partner, and they send it into the zone, controlled by LaPlante. Long cross-ice pass, hit somebody in front. I was looking at the other end of the ice, but Missouri State controls it, at least momentarily. Glove down. Stepping in, a quick shot, couldn't get it through the traffic, blocked in front by Salter. He'll find the stick of Bome on the outlet. He's got Valentini, opts for the man on the other side of the ice, that's Cruz. Fanned on a pass, and taken away by Schlereth. He'll get a shot, steered aside nicely by Dusenka. 4:45 to play, 5-2 lead for the Hogs. Knocked off the puck was Butler. Schlereth is going to have to chase into the corner, but it's picked up by Fletcher. He puts on the brakes. Schlereth pushing him into the boards along with Pites. But Bome comes in to help him out. He'll send it off the boards. And that one will trickle over the goal line. And they call off the icing. But it is controlled by the Ice Bears. Turned over in front by Arkansas, but Missouri State gets it back. Outlet pass, finds Gamble. Gamble trying to get out of his own zone, but McLean putting a body on him as Fletcher gets knocked to the ice, and another big hit. Valentini put to the ice. Missouri State controls. 4 minutes to play. 5-2 lead for the Hogs. Ooh, and Cruz lines up a man for a big hit. Puck loose in their skates. Pulled out by Matthews. He'll try the near side boards. Left-handed stick up the left wing. Sends it ahead. Dumped into the zone by Gearhart. Grant Fletcher gathers it in. Send it near side. Finds Butler. Outlet pass. Patterson finds Scherer. Scherer over the blue line, leaves it there for McLean, takes a shot, saved in front. Rebound was there, but Missouri State clears it aside. McLean leaves it for McAtee. McAtee couldn't get it through Moon. He's got a lane if he can hurry. McAtee chasing him down, ties him up, and Moon gets a shot away. Good save by Dusenka as McAtee loses a stick. Moon regained control of the puck, but could just throw it in, and a nice hit there by Trevor McLean, and a glove save by Dusenka brings an end to that rush by Missouri State. And with 3:07 to play, Arkansas is going to get a face-off in their defensive zone. Good play by Moon to try to get that breakaway off, but good hustle by Cameron McAtee to pressure him, and then Moon finally put on his backside, but good hustle there by the sophomore. Face off to the right side of Dusenka. Deacon in against Hansen. Won by Missouri State. They send it back to their defenseman, but it clears the zone. Offside is cleared. Near side now, McAtee off the boards. Puck bounding up in the air. Glove down now by Matthews. steps in, the left-handed stick, brings it up the left side. He'll shield a man off, but he's knocked off of his feet, and Patterson's going to take it, chips it ahead to McAtee. McAtee is going to try to skate it ahead himself, but it's going to be dumped in by Riley, slowed up there by Lauder. Try the left wing boards. Arkansas keeps it in as Patterson chips it in deep. That puck bounces over a stick, goes down low. Deacon pressuring, finally picks up the puck, steps out front, pass to Riley, gets a shot away, and he scores! Arkansas with a heavy offensive zone pressure, and Grant Deacon, the captain, picks it up, finds the stick of Riley, and Riley finds the back of the net for the second time tonight, and Arkansas stretches their lead to 6-2. Excellent, excellent pressure by Arkansas. Missouri State's been having trouble all night clearing their own zone, and it's due to that Arkansas pressure and a great pass by Grant Deacon. And Riley beats Jake Lauder low, glove side. 2:25 to play. And Arkansas sends out their top line with Sugasawara to take the faceoff. He's in there against Sean Sullivan. And Wilson's going to chip it into the zone, but Missouri State takes it away before Sugasawara sends it in deep. 2:18 to play. Gronberg. We got some room. He'll skate it out. Cross-ice pass in just ahead of the play. Cleared the offside, and Dusenka comes out. Sends it across. Finds the stick of Salmon. Salmon, touch pass. Gets it ahead to Sugasawara, who's put on his backside. Nice hit by Gronberg. As DeSkier sends it near side. McAtee not in the right spot. And Ott comes around, and the shot blocked in front by Zach Wilson. Wilson, spin move, gets it ahead to McAtee. McAtee flips it out of the zone. And taken away. And into the zone now by Drummond. Drummond met by 3 Arkansas players. Sugasawara carries it in, and he's got Salmon with him. Sugasawara tried to get it in front. Nice defensive play by Gronberg. As McAtee intercepts this one, couldn't get a shot away. Another good defensive play by Beck to break up that shot as the puck goes bounding wide. 1:20 to play. Missouri State tries to send it out near side boards. And another quick shot and a glove save by Lauder. Looks like Riley trying to get that hat trick any way he can. And he'll stay out on the ice with 1:11 to play, along with Patterson and Deacon. And the defensive pairing of Salter and LaPlante. Face off left side of Lauder. Taken by Riley, gets a shot away, good save, kicked aside by Lauder. Picked up by Deacon. He'll lose the puck. Picked up now by Schlereth. He'll send it off the boards, and that one goes up and out of play with 1:01 to play. Arkansas will come away with this win here tonight, barring anything wild and crazy, but these two teams will rematch tomorrow. Same place here at the Jones Center. Puck drop scheduled for 3 o'clock. And we will be here on the call. You can watch us on the Razorback Hockey YouTube page as well. Face off, controlled by Arkansas. Salter sends it in deep. Stick down by Salter, or excuse me, by Patterson. And it'll be whistled dead for a high stick. .7 to play. Arkansas is going to leave out that Deacon line, along with Zach Riley, who has 2 goals here tonight. Schlereth versus Deacon. Tied up in the skates. Deacon finally comes away with it. LaPlante, cross ice to Salter. Salter couldn't get it out of the zone, and Schlereth is going to get it in deep. A battle for it there. As a stick goes flying, this one's going to be LaPlante. He's just going to get past the red line, flip it up, and down the ice. No icing, 34 seconds. Picked up by Koch. Comes out of the zone, taken now by Schlereth. Onside, gets a shot, misses the net wide, far side. Picked up by Gamble. He'll get a shot off, rebound was in front. As Dusenka made the initial save, and the rebound cleared by Deacon. Pass near side, this is Daniger. Daniger gets a shot away, glove down by Dusenka, and with 9.2 left to play, we'll get at least one more face-off. This one coming to the right side of Dusenka, and a little bit of chippiness in the corner as they try to break up LaPlante, and Jake Schlereth. Looks like no penalties coming to this one, especially this late in the game. No punches thrown, just a few choice words. And they'll bring this puck outside the Arkansas zone. And it's going to be Valentini against Schlereth. One to the sideboards. And they'll tie it up there with 4 to play. Coming away with it is Butler. And there it is. The Arkansas Razorbacks open their 2021 season with a victory, beating the Missouri State Ice Bears 6-2. Once again, these teams will play 3 more times. They'll play tomorrow at 3 p.m. and then early February, Arkansas will head into Springfield to take on Missouri State on their home ice there. Once again, Arkansas comes away with a 6-2 win. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Corey Porter. Quinn Shields alongside me. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock.